I've got a little time here. Let's make the best of it. Okay? I'm depressed and sad, and I'm still missing someone. And I wish they could be here to be a part of this, but I'm going to make a few documentary or long format style videos on a few places here in Illinois. They might take me a long time to film and edit, but hopefully everything goes swimmingly if I shoot things in order, right? So I want to make a documentary style video on a certain town in Illinois that I don't want to say right now. I don't want to give it away. Of course, there's already videos made on this town, but not one that explains to the degree. So this town where I grew up was in between the coal mines in Galena, and then which is out in like bumfuck nowhere, and then the city of Chicago, which everyone obviously knows. It's like New York or Los Angeles. It's one of the big cities on the map that everyone knows. Well, this city was the dairy capital for a long time and was even known for its butter and cream. It also was the home to Irish, Swedish, Swiss, and German immigrants, and they were known for making clocks and watches, like high precision timing watches and clocks. That's one thing. So like there's a cool history. Like, do you ever drive through like a dumpy old town, but it looks kind of run down, almost ghetto, if you will? And me being from Chicagoland, I've seen my fair share of shit. But you ever get a sense, you go through one of those old towns that you see it's kind of like run down a little bit, but then you see like old Victorian houses and these weird setups and like wraparound porches and like attic breezeways with little rooms, and like just you see all these cool Victorian things. And so you're like, what the fuck is this all about? Well, that's kind of like the town I'm talking about. So, hells yeah, everyone. Don't worry. We're on a little cruise. We're having a little fun. Time to grab a little pick-me-up. I'm Eages, your friendly neighborhood loser, discussing future plans for my YouTube channel. Not a humble brag by any means, but I have the skills to edit video, and I have all these skills that I've not turned into a career. And it's time to get back into the hobby that I had when I was 18 or 20. You know, like, I mean, I was editing and making silly videos as far back as like 1999. Like, you had to hit play on one VCR and record on the other VCR, and then like a few years later, I got some primitive software, and I started actually like working on videos. And then I got Sony Vegas Suite, and then mixing the audio and mixing the fade-ins, making everything uniform, there's something to that. And I quit for a long time after one tragic event in my life when I was younger. And that was not the right thing to do, because even though it can be tedious at times and you can stare at the screen till your eyes are bleeding, dude, it just, not only is there a payoff at the end, I was viewing it as a chore. But even though editing is tedious, it's fun. You're like, oh, I put that sound there, or I made that thing. I wonder if people are going to see that. You know, I wonder if people are going to look at this. But yeah, I can't wait. I don't have a drone for overhead shots, but I do have a few tripods, and I do have like a smartphone that's only 5 years old, so that, you know, that has some good video footage. It's not 120 frames a second, but it's good. So we could do front angle, back angle. My GoPro housing has a cold mount on it for like an outward LCD screen. I could put like a different kind of microphone. I could put different lenses. I could put an extended battery source. So The GoPro is an action camera. It's meant to be strapped to you. It's got a nice wide angle. Even without the fisheye effect, it's got a super wide angle. There are interchangeable lenses. I have the GoPro 13. I think that I should get some of those modular lenses so that, because there's no optical zoom. There's no moving parts inside the GoPro. So it's 2x digital zoom, which is fine. It doesn't degrade the picture quality. But I want more to work with without having to get a camcorder or get an updated camera. So, hey, what's up? Slap a like. I am Eages. I am in the middle of my day at my 9 to 5, and I am taking a small break. Gonna grab a little beverage, and I am just relaxing and discussing and ranting about camera gear and shit for my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's the intention, is to use the GoPro in place of an expensive camcorder. I have a 2 terabyte card, so we're good. HD video all the way. And we'll just use those modular lenses until I can get an actual camcorder. And I don't have the drone for the overhead shots, but we're going to get some cool camera angles. I think we'll make a video about that town. I'm not going to name it right now, even though I've said it before in videos. We're going to make a video about that town. A video about a specialty museum that is a certain type of art that you don't see a lot of places. And I think we're going to make one about the Settler House and Nature Center over in Schaumburg. That would be a cool video to make. But I am on a timeline here. I've just started doing these cheesy ass lives because some people like this type of content. I personally like to create and view long form content or stuff that's edited with jokes in it. But people love this live raw shit, and we're gonna go grab a beverage, and we will be right back. I love you guys. I've returned. I've returned. Yes, I've returned. I don't have any copyrighted music with me. I left my music playing device inside. But here I am. Ooh, 7 minutes left on break. What should we do? Have a baby Red Bull. These fit really nicely into your asshole. I don't know why I said that. It's the perfect girth for my homie Garth. Oh yeah. I fuck with Red Bull. But I should go sugar-free because I only have like 3 teeth. So, 3 Teeth is an industrial band. They're okay. They're okay. They're not amazing. But they got heavy guitars. Like 7 strings, down tune. Almost like Korn stuff. And then, dude, you guys, don't get me started. Fuck, I need to plug my shit in. Don't get me started. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with some of those cornier genres. I hate nu metal. I fucking hate nu metal. But like early Korn albums, good. I hate nu metal. Limp Bizkit sucks. But Wes Borland is a fucking machine. Like the diminished notes on break stuff. Dun, dun, dun. You can't, dude. You can't. Yeah, that shit is. You know, there's just people. There's talented people everywhere, and I've noticed that effect. It's like, I was thinking of it when I was in the shower. I was like, why the fuck is Mark Tremonti in such a shitty band like Creed? He's like one of the best guitarists ever, but he's in Creed. Like, those are the shower thoughts, you guys. That's what goes in my mind, is like, Mark Tremonti hangs out with like Joe Satriani and Steve Vai and fucking Michelangelo Badio, and he sweet pick my asshole, and he's in Creed. And I always wondered, like, I never liked that yeah style of music, but I would listen to a Creed song, like My Own Prison or something, and there would be like a breakdown or a part that's like heavy, and like with like a little pinch harmonic, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, there's even a pinch harmonic and higher, and it's like diddle diddle diddle. But like, yeah, I would notice like the riff was like tuned down to like whatever the fuck, like C sharp. I don't fucking know. It was down tuned on one of the songs, and I was like, wait, is this drop fucking C tuning? Yeah. You know what's a good drop C riff? Is 6 Pounder, Children of Bodom. That shit rocks, man. Rest in peace, Alexi Laiho. There's guitar shredding that's like wanking, and there was guitar shredding like his that was seamless. Go right back into the main part of the song. Hey, what's up? I'm really sniffly. Don't forget to click like. Don't forget to like and subscribe and laugh at my pathetic existence. I figured I'd get this little stream in because when I rant and monologue like a maniac, like there's no one there, it helped me think about what camera gear I want to use for what video shots that I want to get for these videos I feel like making. Because I keep thinking and planning and thinking and planning. And so, but it's like, I gotta just start, I gotta make one. And if it's a stinker, it's a stinker. Because I gotta fuck with that format. I gotta figure out how to make that kind of format. Because The microphone in the harness on my GoPro is good. And it's directional. You can do this way, that way. But when the GoPro's on the tripod, will I use the remote? Like, I don't know. Those lapel mics are kind of compressed. They're kind of tinny. But it does a good job of picking up your voice, and you could be like all the way over here. With some of the scenes where I'm not on camera, I'm just going to film like a voiceover with my desktop microphone. That will sound nicer. So there's a lot of things we could do. So I think it's going to end up being, for like wind blocking purposes, I'm going to use the in-house camera. The in-house camera mic. Then I'm going to use the lapel mic for certain scenes, and I will just hold it like a wand microphone. You know, my desktop mic, the big black one, yeah, the big black one, it actually should connect to the GoPro, but I've had trouble trying to connect it to the GoPro. Whatever. We'll figure it all out. Hopefully, when I broke my other phone, I didn't break the input on the Bluetooth microphones, but that's here nor queer. Oh yeah, well, I gotta get back to it. Peace the fuck out, homies.